Hi, Cindy. How are you? Hey, Camille. You guys all right? So the link is there in the chat. I've literally just put it on, Camille. One minute 30. That guy looks like Rupert Giles. It's not, but did look like a younger Rupert Giles.
Wonderful children. Just wonderful. I see you've been practicing. Yes, sir. And that new piano, sir, it sure is a beauty. We won't talk about the piano right now, will we? On the other hand, I'm sure that a holiday gift would not be objected to. Yes, right. I had these printed at my own expense.
Is that because of the rundown street? Like it looks like a gritty sort of 80s street setting. It's New Hampshire, apparently. It's 79, so it's close. Well, it doesn't, but that could partly be because it's a TV movie, not like a cinema release. The review for 5 is, yeah. It's only 6. I still need to edit 6 and get it up. It's weird seeing a younger Henry Winkler, but in old man makeup. Because now he's old enough to play Scrooge. Well, it's another version of A Christmas Carol, Camilla. So it's pretty much the same story. Says it's inspired by it. He was born with dyslexia, Henry Winkler. I found that out today. Henry Winkler, the star of this. I don't know if I agree with that, Cindy. Obviously, he's never really been more famous than when he played the Fonz, but he's definitely made a comeback in the last sort of 20 years. Because he's in Barry at the moment, isn't he? And that's quite a big show.
Chestnuts and holiday meals and caroling on the street. I know they're into my office this morning. Now, can we get down to business? Business? Yes. I'm afraid our situation hasn't changed. I'm very sorry to hear that, Jesse. You shouldn't have gotten in over your head. But we needed to 42 years the old one fell apart. We had no choice. You and I. Such. Repossession order, Merrimack County Court.
He's not playing anymore. So.
Chaucer mixed in with Plato and Socrates. Can you imagine that? But if you change your stock, change it. My advance to $5,000 for university shop to me, that means sweaters, bow ties, and Larry's. Really twisted. With all your wisdom, if you find a way to pay your debt. But not all of it. Take all Is this genuine? Morocco. Yeah, it feels good. Don't be $1,000 in this after all. Take everything that's loaded, we'll rip apart the warehouse. It's an original edition of Mr. Charles Dickens. It was given me by my father, who got it from his grandfather, whose friend, Mr. Dickens. It must be protected. America, you don't need books. You make up wonderful stories by yourself. Don't forget the rest in here.
Pardon.
Slowly, boys, slowly. This is a wonderful piece of wood. Get over here. Mr. Thatcher, I need a little assistance with the bindings. Just stand there. Are you having some difficulty with my hearing?
It's Christmas, sir. Perhaps. Can we talk a moment, Mr. Slade?
What on earth for?
Well, it's about the town, sir. It's about the times that we're going through.
I know all about the times we're going through, so get to the point.
When there was money, when the quarry was being worked.
Well, that couldn't possibly be the point. The quarry's been closed for a year.
No, that's just the point, sir. Now, the men who work there, they've had a wonderful idea. They asked me to be the spokesman.
So what?
Well, Mr. Slade, since you own so much of the town, if anybody could open up the quarry again, it'll be you. For a man of your means.
Why would I want to open up a business that's failed?
Because there's hope for the future in it, sir. One of the things that Mr. Slade roads, new dams, new public buildings, there's sure to be a need for granite again.
Well, if you think that's true, Thatcher, then why don't you open it yourself?
You should at least hear me, sir. These men have nothing left.
Not bad yet.
If the quarry were opened up again, sir, everyone would benefit. There'd be more business in the town. There'd be more money to spend. I mean, it would be prosperous for you, Mr. Slade. Your debtors to pay you on time, and then you wouldn't have.
No, go on and say it. I wouldn't have to what? Put a gun to their heads, take their controllers and their lovely couches and leave them in empty houses. Oh, you really do hate me, don't you, Thatcher?
No, sir.
I see it in his eyes every time we go out in the truck. Thinking there must be some kind of monster protecting what's rightfully mine. Let me tell you something, Thatcher. A man who is as soft as an old shoe is generally of little worth. Always taking the debtor's side. You hold on to those repossession papers like they were stuck to your fingers. And now you're trying to teach me business.
Sir,
You only conspire with a gang of quarry rats to take some money out of me. I don't need to learn business from you. I learned it from the best. Jack Latham, the smartest businessman this state ever knew. Until now. You know what he said to me on his deathbed? He said, Ben, both good money is bad. And never pay a man 1 penny more than he's worth. So you go back and you tell your quarry workers,
that their ranks of the unemployed have just been increased. By what? No, sir, I didn't mean. I don't want to see your face anymore, Thatcher. Get out.
Ouch.
I'll just get my things. Yes, you do that.
It's a good question. I can't really answer it. I can only assume they wanted who would have been a big name at the time. Because I think Happy Days would have still have been on when this was made. Yeah, I think that's probably why. But I think once they cast him, he probably would have been too young to have played the role at this point. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Oh yes, his sons are crippled. They're really ratcheting up the sentiment.
Sitting room and they should be. Then there was a creaking noise deep down below, as if some person were dragging a heavy chain over the casks in the cellar. You remember that ghosts in haunted houses were described as dragging chains?
Crap trap. Pretty sure the term crap trap wasn't in the original Charles Dickens novel. I don't remember coming across it. Okay.
All right, come out this minute. I know someone's here. I've got a gun.
Oh, come on, Sam. You wouldn't shoot your own brother. You know damn well you are.
I know who you want me to think you are.
You're on the right track.
He's dead.
Right again.
I'm guessing that's your answer
There's some trick being played here,
to you wouldn't shoot your own partner.
and I know what it is.
Old partner, I should say.
True as ever, eh, Sam?
Makeup. It took 6 pounds of powder and paint to make that actor look like Frankenstein. That's what they said in the paper. And that's what you used makeup to make yourself look like Latham, Mr. Whoever you are.
And if I'm not Latham, I wouldn't know things only you and Latham knew.
Like what?
Like telling the Reverend Williams that antique people...
That's ironic, considering he's the one in old guy makeup.
Shall I go on?
Are you doing that pop song? No Limits, Camilla. That 90s dance number.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to say it. It's only a state of mind. That is 2 states. I'm in the margin.
But you don't look.
Hell's not what you think it is. Fire, sulfur, devils with pitchforks, none of that.
Thank God.
It's words. It's living in all your past, all the time. Forever. There's a politician who sits in a room with all his speeches blaring at the same time. No earplugs either. And a king who has to keep staring at the faces of many sent to war.
But you're a businessman, but a good one. You drive a hard bargain.
You've never done anything evil. Evil's not just what you do. It's what you're up to. Each day, each man has 1,000 chances. But they're missed forever once they put you on the ground. But you can still make changes, baby. And I'm gonna help you.
Don't go out of your way for me, Dutch.
You're gonna get 3 more visitations.
Ghosts?
No, that storybook done. I think of them as conductors on the Boston Main Line. And you better go where they take you. a million questions to ask you. Jack, where are you? Must have been the cheeks. It must have gone off when I didn't realize it. It's just a slight touch of indigestion, that's all. It's too quiet in here, that's the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, the stock market has taken a severe plunge, and investors seem convinced that the market is
Yeah.
for certain disaster. We are standing
That's one of my favourite Scrooges, Cindy. It might be my favourite. It's up there. Hey, Christmas time. How are you? Yeah, they're coasters. Beep, 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 beep.
How'd you get in here? To make it sound as if I'd been away. The past is always nearby, especially here. I suppose you're going to tell me now that you are the spirit of Christmas past. You said it, not I.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that is. That's. I'm pretty sure that's
I know who you
Burgess Meredith.
go back to your little silly bookstore.
He wasn't in the credits though.
Not much of a bookstore anymore. I said get out. Outside. All right.
Yeah, I think that is him.
What are you doing? What's going on here? Had enough? Yes, I've had enough. Sorry, you did bring it on yourself. Jackson, this attention is freezing to death. What is it you want? The past wants only to be remembered. I remember the past very well without your help. Thank you. Do you remember? Really? Or just those parts you pick
I
up?
think it's called An American Christmas, Camilla, just because it's like an American take on the Christmas Carol story.
Yes, you get. People haven't dressed like this for 40 years. You're getting older. Here comes Miss Tiny. She runs the place. No, it's impossible. She's dead. She wasn't when you were here.
They are the best of the lot, Mr. Brewster. Well-behaved, intelligent, deserving.
That's excellent, Mrs. Tidings. Excellent. Of course, whoever we choose for our apprentice will have to be able to learn the business from the ground.
Oh, I'm sure every one of you.
It's Helen Bonham Carter in the future.
Who's that at the back of the room?
No, that's Benedict Slade.
Where?
He doesn't hear very loud.
One day she will look like that. I'm saying it now.
Passed around among aunts and uncles. Then they turned him over to us.
So skinny. Why didn't you feed me better? that's a beginning.
Oh, Mr. Brewster, I don't think you'd be advised to take that book.
Excuse me, Mrs. Tynington. I'd much rather do something for someone who needs rather than someone who just wants. You please bring him over to us, would you? Thank you. Looks like Mrs. Tynington's convinced you.
That's it. She knows. Nobody was always.
Get a hold of yourself, woman.
Don't keep him here too long, sir. Remember, dinner is 5 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there. The most important thing, every minute you get to is the see what it is and how it is. Before you know it, eventually you're home. Did they get like that?
I don't know.
Anybody who is thriving business and trying to offer you an opportunity.
So you're going to find someone else.
That must have been very rough for you then. Painful for you then. And being pushed around relative to that. Every time you start feeling close to someone, you are. I guess after a while it just seems better not to get too close to that. And it doesn't hurt so badly when you have to leave.
Inside like that. You know.
If you want to be my apprentice, you can move right in with my family and you'll never have to move until you want it. It's up to you. Do you even know what that is?
Sure I do. It's a stick.
A stick. Is that all you see here? Is it? Yeah, that was right. This is anything that I wanted to be. That could be a magician's wand for tricks, or it could be the handle of a whip containing magic lines. I could make that out of a stick or a ship's wheel to lead you to all kinds of new lands and new adventures. I could even carve that into a flute, and I could play it to charm all those folks in Old Hamlin Town. Here, that could be anything you want it to be. Unless, of course, you're too dumb to see anything but a stick there.
Oh, Michael Wincott is in this. He's obviously quite well known. Don't know if he's shown up yet or not. Probably quite young. Or younger, anyway. No, it doesn't look like it was Burgess Meredith. But it did look a lot like him.
I almost forgot how beautiful she was.
There's quite a lot you've forgotten.
anything?
Yeah.
Because I think it really comes to it. I mean, really close. Would you?
Yeah. What did your mom say?
Oh, I thought you weren't listening.
See, don't underestimate me, Helen.
Well, I told him. No finishing school for me. No anything would take me. It was cool.
Well, we know the Fonz is a ladies' man. What the hell is this dance? No. Yeah. Ouch. I'm never getting that out of my head. In a bad way.
I'm sure after all that you really want to get your breath back, so we're going to give out some gifts. Sam Essie, where is Essie? Ah, thank you. The world as we to the Brewster family and all their employees, the future. Let's start out. I guess whatever is for the best. Hope I'm not damaging whatever it is. Stapleton Furniture Company, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I guess the joke's on me.
That's not a joke, Mr. Brewster.
What, did you bring this bed?
Yes, sir, I did. I believe that chair is the future, and I think it can help us all if we're smart enough to use it.
How?
That chair is not made the same way. Some fellow puts on one side, another fellow puts on another, all made by machinery. They can sell that chair for $1.50.
Look how it's made. Nails to the peg, and pins all sloshed with glue to keep together. You call it a chair like ours?
There are millions of people who won't know the difference.
They will.
Excuse me. They'll just look at the price tag and that's the one that they'll buy.
Oh, I can't accept that. No, when the day of quality ends in this country, we'll all be in great trouble indeed. What did you get in your gift bag?
These killjoys are trying to kill Ben's cap of this dream. Easy for me to say.
Go inside, Helen. It's raining.
So they disagreed with you. That's such a terrible thing.
You think I'm angry because he disagreed with me? That's not me, Helen. That's not me at all. I'm sorry for your father. I feel sorry for everyone that works for him. They're going to pass by and
Doesn't look like it's raining to me.
Ben, come to him tonight and explain it to him again. Do it for me, Ben, please.
Yes, sir. I know that bringing in that chair this afternoon was a smart aleck act, and I deeply apologize. Oh, damn, that's all right. I know you that level. I still do, sir. Whether you like it or not, mass production is coming and you're only to survive. You've got to start thinking about it. Well, I never will, then. Never could. I guess I'm too old and too stubborn to change. I have something to say to you. All of you. The day you came into the orphanage, you saved my life, and I will never, ever forget that. Even when I leave here. I can go listen. Well, say it, then whatever it is, just get it out. Ed Stapleton, the man that set the chair, offered me a job at his company in the sales division. It's not a very big job. I know that I can work myself up. No, I don't think you understand.
Why are you watching right now? Talking me about babies and rings and all the time knowing you were going.
I didn't know until tonight.
You must have been thinking about it. Why didn't you say something
I
to
was
me?
hoping I was going to change my mind. I didn't want to tell you I love you very much.
Continue with you.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm starting a war out there with the bottom line. And I don't even understand enough to get myself fired.
You think that matters to me? I don't want to sacrifice
I
my
know I might just sacrifice. I'll call you as soon as I'm ready, I promise.
when.
Nice clothes and a nice car and a nice house. When we walk down the street, no one is going to say, there go the slaves. It's going to mean something. We're going to be somebody. I want to be somebody.
It's pretty bad, Cindy.
I guess that means just about everything to you.
Still not as bad as the Kelsey Grammer one. And I'll keep saying that.
Are you rested now? I will be for good night.
I think Kelsey Grammer had the look of Scrooge more.
The word that comes to mind, nightmare. You'll forgive me if I don't say thank you very much when you leave. You really are something. Did you think our trip was over that I'd let you off so easily? A lifetime, Mr. Slade. A million moments of giving, taking.
And I actually thought he was going to be a good Scrooge, but it really didn't work out.
Each decision affecting others. Each to be accounted for. Each. We keep very careful inventory. As you do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try and check it out soon. Maybe he's just a bit too bumbling to play Scrooge. No, that was a really bad film anyway. It wasn't just him. He's got the scary porn star moustache.
It's $24,150. We open till midnight, so let's try and reach our goal of $25,000.
Miss Brewster, I have in my hand $850. You've reached $25,000.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Looking real big.
Well, I can certainly return the compliment.
Oh, it's nice.
Thank you.
Come over here, Olivia.
That's amazing. I thought about everything that I was going to say to you when I first saw you. And all I can come up with is Jandy.
I don't.
You wrote that he was in a terrible accident that he recovered.
Oh, yeah. Just 4 years ago.
I'm really sorry.
You need to be. I mean, you should start writing first.
Very nice. It's the first thing. But there's nothing but get no wiser. I've had 2 heart attacks and I still haven't since quit.
We're miles into it.
Oh, you know, there's a way of taking it easy and still steady. Oh, we're easing up all right, then. No matter of going off to war, how much is spending the money on phones, not that much left over for furniture.
It doesn't matter nowadays. It's a brand new way to sell it. It even works on people who don't have the price.
What's it called?
Time fee.
That's nice.
That's such a wonderful feeling. People can smell it. They sense it. Especially when you're on the move. On the rise. That's why I'm leaving this day confirmed.
Oh, wow.
Don't you just so well there?
How random is that? I've still not seen the pit. I take it he's a kid in this as well. Because I think that movie was the 80s. So after this.
I was interested in what you were saying before about that new way of selling. Could we talk sometime?
I look forward to the opportunity. I was told that you'd be here.
Michael Wincott is apparently the choir boy. I don't think we've had the choir yet.
Look where he ended up.
Maybe they're going to be at the end. He would have been pretty young.
There it is. Sometimes I find myself daydreaming of
Ben, there's something I want to say to you.
Yeah, but Michael Wincott was
You keep
virtually unknown
everything's the same. Well,
at this point.
we're not the same. We have changed. And if you stay, get to know each other all over again.
I totally agree with you.
I think his first big film was probably like Alien Resurrection. Or he might have been in something quite big in the 80s.
He is. But nobody's supposed to be in there.
All right. You stay right here. I'll be right back.
I'm going with you.
Helen, please.
I'm going with you, Ben.
See, everything's still the same.
Yeah, it does seem like they've added a lot of other bits to the story. And like really padded like the relationship stuff out. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in The Crow.
Good evening, Sam. Must be 10 years, isn't it? That is scared me to death.
Yeah, that was probably his first big film.
Does my father know you're here?
Oh, he never allowed it, but has to be done now that half of people are gone.
I appreciate what you're doing, Sam, but I want you to stop right now and go home to your family.
Yes, and I agree. Just 15 minutes more.
You know, David Boreanaz was in like one of the Crow sequels.
You need a hand. For a couple of table legs. Yeah.
That's quite funny to me for some reason.
Good night, Sam.
Merry Christmas, Sam.
I could be wrong, but wasn't Kirsten Dunst in a Crow movie? I might be imagining that. I'm sure I've seen like a female, like on the poster to one. Oh, hey, Hader. How's it going? No. Yeah, it's a good idea, Cindy. Well, maybe I'll see if Rachel wants to do the Crow movies. Why did you think Peter Davison was in this?
Get those figures written up for you as soon as possible, then, Jack. Right. The rest of me.
MJ?
I'm very sorry to hear what happened. Well, I'm such a smart businessman, Ben, but I went and let the insurance.
Oh, okay.
Can you believe that?
Well, the funny thing is, that's Henry Winkler, but in old man makeup.
Can I help you? Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine. Time payments are total? That or the installment plan. Customer makes a down payment.
They're really squeezing every inch out of this, isn't it?
Each month plus interest for about a year or two. By the time he's finished,
Doing everything they can to try and make you feel sorry for the other characters.
If he's working, you attach a salary. If not, repossess it, take it back, sell it again. It's not unheard of that you can get 200% of the list price. I like it. But I don't mean I'm going to invest. A scheme like that takes a lot of capital. And everyone knows that you're the most powerful money man in these parts. So. Yeah, that's just the trouble. The money's spread all over the place. Everyone making demands. Think old man Brewster. Banks turned him down, so he came to me. Wants 100,000 to rebuild his shop, maybe more later. Can't do that in financial scheme too.
If I might make a point, sir. Mr. Brewster is a wonderful man, and I owe him a lot. But he's been doing the same thing for 40 years. He won't even look at a new idea. And I sincerely believe that he wasn't doing that well before.
Told me it was quite.
Well, this is where the evolution of the chair came from, Cindy.
There would be no contest. I show him
I don't know why that's funny. But it is. Oh, come on. You're not going to pretend to be sad, are you now? You wanted the old cuke gone.
I didn't make that decision lately. I wouldn't hurt the father for all the money in the world. If I'm lying, let my eternal soul be damned.
She can't hear you, you idiot. No, it's way too early for that, Camilla. I'll just wait 2 days before. No, he's miscast. He's not the right guy to play this sort of role. I think probably for him it was like the opportunity to try and break away from the Fonz and do something a bit different, but nah.
Come in, Mr. Slade. Come in. Well, you better put that down. You're breaking your ear from me. Get off me. You're wasting your time just listening to it work. Christmas has worked for 2,000 years. It's working now.
I suppose you're going to tell me that you're some great spirit of the Christmas present.
You do have an interesting way of putting things.
Just when you put it right out of your mind. Because I don't know how you got in here, but you're not going to leave with my piano.
This may seem naive of me, but I wouldn't have said Christmas had been around that long in the 30s. Like 2,000 years? 2,000 years of Christmas? Sounds a bit much to me.
I'm going to close my eyes for 15 seconds, and when I open them, you best be. Imagination.
Think I might do Trading Places this year. on stream. That's one of my favourites. And technically, it is a Christmas movie. It's not Dirty Camille. It's just because, like, one of the buildings on it, they've done like a yellow type colour. I don't know. There's not really anyone else that big in it. Michael Wincott, as I said, will go on to play like villains in quite big movies. But this is before he was like really known. And then you have the kid from The Pit, of course.
What's more important to the path we follow now?
I know this place. I've never been here before. Why does it look so familiar?
The picture there,
On my office wall, my employee over his desk.
the former employee, remember?
He deserved.
I guess it's a bit like how someone like Scott Bakula couldn't play Scrooge. It's because like he's just too likable.
Please tell us what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong.
And I don't want us to feel bad. We're just as trying to guess. We make up all kinds of things.
My goodness, can't your father and I have a secret without the world coming to an end?
I lost my job today.
Is that all? We thought it was something worse. That you killed somebody with an axe and were going to be hung.
I like to kill with an axe.
Now you don't mean that, Doris.
You'll get another job.
That's my kind of kid.
Yes, I would.
What a line.
Eventually.
Do.
Very long. I have been offered the job of exalted Grand Master of the Barnum Bailey Circus. My only problem is, do I take it? Yes. My very sentimental
Do.
Different world like that.
I suppose the trip for Jonathan's out of the question now.
Australia, $128.
Does it have to be Australia?
Well, it's been a long week, Cindy. I'm trying to stay awake, and the movie's not helping.
Australia, you'll find Jonathan. Are you all right? You'll find some work, maybe in Boston, and so will I. We work night and day. You'll have
Boston. He can work at the Cheers bar. That dates back at least to the 30s, I'm sure.
There's something I must know. What's that? The little boy. Does he live or die? Is that important to you? Yes, it's important. The future's a tricky place, full of shadows, shifting and changing as present realities. Do you see these shadows? As well as most and better than some. And what do they say to you? Next Christmas, I see a pair of crutches in the corner, carefully preserved. At this table, family, mother, father, little girl. Between them, there's an empty chair. No idea, Thatcher. I just didn't know. Once known as infantile paralysis. Congratulatory messages have flooded in from around the Trouble box, you never replace the controller, that's for sure.
This bit's pretty funny.
It's okay. Take it back to the farm free of charge. Do I look like a farmer to you? No. No, you are modern. Modern? Well, more than modern. More than modern. Future.
Well, yeah. He has to be future because he looks like he's just come from a disco.
You know, I don't think you really believe it. I do. Indeed, I do. You better, Mr. Slade. Yes, I do. The future is coming whether you like it or not. The distant future. And the future much closer to you. Where are you going? I am 27 A and B. Bronze bookend. Just peel them away to those. They're beauties. What am I doing? Who's going to give me $2 stuff? I got 15 cents. 25 is a bit.
We've really watched some crap on a Friday night, haven't we?
swords.
Oh, there's a nice bed made of pure mahogany with a box spring and a mattress. 2 suits of clothes, size 45 shirts, 6 ties, 3 pairs of jeans, a tie player, cufflinks, and a money clip. And what a money clip! What am I meant for the lot?
I love when people try and make furniture sound interesting.
$1,000 worth of everything. No bed.
That really is commitment to your trade.
It gets no better, Mr. Slade.
Well, I agree. That probably depends on definition of bad. I would say this is more boring than some of those. Some of them were pretty boring, to be fair, but I think there was probably more amusement to be had from some of those. This is getting pretty silly now, though.
There are times when I'm heading home that I still expect to find him waiting behind the door. And then I remember that he's here. My little Mr. T.
Mr. T? Down, 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 do 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 do.
You kept blaming me for something I didn't know. Gotcha, tell her. Tell her I didn't know you had a sick child. You never said a word.
I know there's going to be other parts of life. Marriage, long voyages, and death again. When someone is remembered with love, their spirit never really dies. So instead of looking for someone to blame, let's make a promise to each other. No matter where we find ourselves,
Sad to say, but it's probably still better than most Hallmark Channel movies.
we will always remember little Jonathan. I promise.
The fuck is this guy going on about?
if I had known, things could have been different. Perhaps the possibility exists that it could be different. Is that possible? That's not for me to say.
I want to see him on the disco floor by the end of this. If future Ghost can propel him to the future, that would be great.
The monument looks fairly new and yet neglected. No one visits that grave. Not ever. Not ever. Hermione, the grave. I'm not even remembered. It's as if the life was never lived.
And that is the only real death.
Who is the unfortunate person?
Take a look.
Only that this can change. I don't want to lie here in the grave, unremembered and unloved forever. Please tell me it can change.
It's time to go.
I wanted to make it big. I wanted to happen differently.
Okay, well, Rick Baker did the makeup effects, Cindy. So that's something, at least.
It's Christmas. There's still time. There's still time.
Doesn't really say anything about.
It's just like
It was on ABC. Produced in Canada. Doesn't really say how well it did, although there is a Blu-ray, Cindy. You'll be glad to know.
I'm not your employee anymore. Don't you tell me who you are. I know more about you than you could possibly dream. Now go out to the truck and get
The DVD was released in '99. The Blu-ray released in 2012. Yeah, oh yeah, you've looked at the same bit. Yeah, the makeup's fine.
Try this, put this in the oven. If it doesn't, twice. Thank you. These are called Christmas gifts, and to find out. Is your mind my finish first? Thank you. And to find out who they're for, you just look for the name
For Daddy.
Yes.
For Mommy. For Mommy and Daddy.
I can hear a choir in the background, so let's look out for young Michael Wincott.
Don't leave for Jonathan. But not me. Sorry. Oh. What size could this possibly be? It's not very large. Not very heavy. You want to ride on the bus? You do? Oh. There's a ticket on the bus to Boston. You want to ride on a train? Here's a ticket from Boston to Chicago. From Chicago to San Francisco, California. Oh. I like to travel on a ship. A boat. You. Here's a ticket to the SS Monterey from San Francisco, California to Sydney, Australia. And in Australia,
Now, come on. This is going a bit far.
darn good feeling that she's going to make you feel very good. Of course, the better has to go along with it.
I don't know what that means.
He plays at the table, that's all.
This is like
When he gets back,
an 8-year-old kid.
he'll be sitting here in his chair. Doesn't need punches.
You shouldn't be sending him off to Sydney, Australia, or like, I think California, he said. What the fuck?
At least 4 hours for that, Barry. 4 hours. Which gives you plenty of time before that. I assume you expect to be paid for these few extra hours of work, huh, Thatcher? Oh, no. You sure expect to be paid. You must start thinking like an executive, Thatcher. Vice president in charge of new projects is nothing to sneeze at. New projects? Yes, I was thinking of opening up the Granite Quarry out at Hancock Hills. Bring a few hundred jobs into this town. And that's just the beginning. No mysteries. It's what's coming off. A pot-bellied stove, a rocking chair, and a tabletop radio repossessed by you. That's something. Mr. Reeves. Be very careful of that radio. It's acting very peculiar. Mrs. Reeves. Mrs. Reeves. A very Merry Christmas. Thatcher, miles to go.
I love how he suddenly seems more creepy, even though he's playing like the good side of Scrooge.
Yes, the Kendall Bookbinding Company in Cambridge. I spoke to Mr. Kendall himself. He's sending a man here on Monday. All books to be restored, good as new, guaranteed. Especially that book that your father gave
What guy?
Your grandfather. Never mind.
The director of this?
A very Merry Christmas, Mr. Dirk.
Oh, okay. Oh, very good.
Read that book, Mr. Slade. You don't read that book. The Ghosts of Hell. Spirit of Christmas past, present, future. Absolute unadulterated. What was the word he used? Humbug? Mr. Fletcher, please.
Pardon.
That boy over there, who is he? That's Harry. Harry Barnes. You know a problem? Well, what? He's been in a number of false rooms. He always manages to have himself kicked out for some outrageous behavior. I used to get in the fights. Use his hands.
That could be young
That's right.
Michael Wincott, the
That's what always in the house.
Harry Barnes.
How did you know that? I understand that. Sir. Good. Put them under the tree. But just do me a favor. Please tell that young man I'd like to take him for a drive. Please, don't make me crazy. He doesn't just get this for me, please.
There's a Christmas movie with Amy Acker, Dear Santa.
Or maybe I can persuade you.
I've seen some of that before.
You listen to me, my fat friend.
I do love Amy Acker so much. It's almost worth sitting through it just for her.
You can either leave with me smiling or I'll pull you out of here kicking and screaming, which will not make
Well, we could do one night. There are a few on YouTube, not surprisingly. Christmas, there's one called A Christmas Tree Miracle. I don't know if it's Hallmark, but Crazy for Christmas.
They're humming again. Craftsmen. I know a few, but they're getting on in years.
A Christmas Memory from a YouTube channel called Chicken Soup for the Soul TV.
And I'm offering you the present and the future. I promise, Harry. Oh, I promise they will be.
They really are.
I'm gonna go now.
If
I'm willing to bet that there's a worse batting average for Christmas movies than there are horror movies.
you're not as smart as I thought you were. If all you see there is a stick. I can make this into anything I want it to be. To me, it is a baseball bat. It's a whip
prepared to take your lives out. The smoke of a ship's wheel, taking me to new lands, new treasures. Harry, you can make this into anything you want. Well, maybe you can't, because all you see is a stink. You have a knife?
No.
Now you do.
Are you saying? Well, are you saying one particular Christmas horror movie, or just in general?
What are you gonna make?
Hill Street.
Is that a towel bar?
I think the last 2 years I've done a Silent Night, Deadly Night on stream. I think I did one the year before last and then 2 last year.
What are you making?
Ah, okay.
No towel bar.
Yeah, I would say so.
I didn't mean to that home for dinner. How's the food?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think there are quite a few good Christmas movies.
You know, when you become my apprentice,
It's just it got to a certain point where,
very much like a foster son.
unless you do something different, they were all just kind of copying like the past really good ones. And a lot of them are like cheaply done and
Give me a chance, boy. Give me a chance.
do. I would say, yeah, I enjoy a lot of Christmas slasher movies. Because some of them fall into the so bad they're good sort of area. Okay. There you go. Very nice, Cindy. So I'm going to check out Pete's X-Files review later for Shapes. I'm going to be mad if he doesn't like it. Because that's a gem of an episode. Okay, more soon. Yeah, well, I'll check it out later, yeah. Okay, thanks, guys. Have a good one. See you again soon. Bye.